Alex Brinkman with us here in the Mendola Show, Keystone College via North Pocono.
Yep.
You go from one legend to another, Brian Jardine,
Yep.
Coach Shevchik. Talk about, getting solid coaching. That's important, and you had it at both levels.
Yeah, so high school, obviously Coach Jardine's a great coach. Taught you all the little things, basically how to be a man. He taught, obviously he would coach baseball, teach you how to be a baseball player, but also like all proper things, like just basically growing up.
He's a good guy,
yeah.
and now you come over to Coach Shevchik, and
Yep.
he's not a fool-around kind of guy. He's like, hey, we're going to play baseball.
Yep.
We'll have some fun along the way, but there's a regimented expectation there at
Yep.
Keystone. Talk about the work ethic and what it's like going from high school to college. It's a commitment.
Yeah. So in high school, everything, like your schedule is given to you. It's basically the same thing every day. But the biggest thing for Keystone was like with time management, because I'd have like 9:30 class, and then I'd have another class at 3. But he would send out like, okay, we have practice, an individual practice. These 4 guys come down at 11, and you'll have practice at 11, and then after we have team defense at 4, and then individual stuff after. So it's just, you got to stay on top of your schoolwork and make sure you're just getting all your stuff done.
How about the trips with your teammates, the experience in South Carolina, Florida?
It's so fun. The bus rides, you're just hanging out with all the guys. Really team bonding on the bus, because like you're stuck with guys on the bus for 15 hours and then 20 hours. So you're really getting to know everybody and building the connection. And then when you get down there and you're playing, it's just like you're with your boys. You're just out there having fun.
Let's talk about your position, the contributions you're making for the Giants this year.
So I'm a utility guy. I play third, first, outfield. I just started catching, so we had a couple catchers that didn't want to play anymore, so we're working on transitioning into that, just trying to pick up a role that's left behind, and then just working as hard as I can to be the best I can on the field and help the team out.
How about sheer numbers? I mean, knowing, okay, wow, this guy, that guy's good. Oh man, he's pretty good. Like, there's a lot of guys who can play the game at Keystone.
Yeah. Like our right fielder last year batted .450. Left fielder was freshman player of the year. Our first baseman came out in Florida, batted .800 with 2 home runs, and he's been player of the week twice already. So like, it's hard to like get into those roles, but you basically just have to, in practice, keep pushing everyone and just keep improving.
What about your family, supporting you with your decision-making process? Like, hey, I think I want to do this, and hey, I'm going to go to Keystone. This is what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So we have a family business for Saturday, so I wanted to stay close to home just so I can keep helping out. And luckily, Keystone came in and was like, well, first I was going to Bloomsburg, and then some issues happened at home with some health, so I decommitted. I wanted to look somewhere closer, and then Keystone came up, so I committed there, and my family was supportive. I commute, so I'm still living with them, and it's nice to be around them every day and just keep the connection.
Everybody's got a story. Like your story, it's about your family. It's about the family you're working on there at Keystone.
Yep.
Coach Shevchik, so continued success there.
Yep.